Journalists are held in high esteem by the government of Manipur. People also need to respect them, says Minister Govindas Konthuzam. And Meiteis settled in Meghalaya are living in miserable circumstances. Help of Manipur government and people eagerly await it. Hello, Satyamala Pharamam welcome you all in Istv News. The news in detail. The journalists of Manipur are held in high esteem by the state government and people also need to respect the journalists. This was stressed by Minister of Commerce and Industry Govindas Konthuzam during the celebration of 41st Foundation Day of Manipur Press Club today. Apart from the Minister, Chief Secretary of Manipur O. Navakishore, President of AMJO Wangkhemsa Samjai, Vice President of Indian Journalists Union Gitar Pathak, Director of Zenims Dr. L. Devane, Managing Directors of several private hospitals, Director of IPR Samorjit Salam, veteran journalists and many others attended the celebration. The gathering stood in silence for 2 minutes in condolence of the death of editor of Evening Daily Pauzil Sinam Sanajauba and those who killed in the recent earthquake. As part of the occasion, editor of Manaba, C.S. Meghavarna, who took part in the recent 7th NE Media Sports Festival and also who has secured clearance of audition in modern songs on All India Radio Imphal and veteran journalists were honoured by the dignitaries. Speaking on the occasion, Minister Govindas Konthuzam lauded the contribution of the journalists of Manipur. The state government also takes the journalists seriously. He said he would insist the Chief Minister on increasing the amount of 2 lakh rupees being given to the AMJO as annual maintenance money as it is too little.
Amuk hena police oiba mawongda kharage hena amuk phaba mawongda akhogi media person sing sibu akhoina train tawbagi khudong sabadu phanglakani haibagi asetpa thajaba soyama thamjari kana tawningbadi mayam ama laiba but akhoigi lairiba resourcing si asi yamna nominal oiba yamna resourceful state ti oidaba akoi north eastern region da haijaragadi aduna resourceful state ama oiram maga taragadi akoi media house da aduga media person sing sidigi apamba aning masi yari makai athu matam da kon deliver tawba ngambai khudong sabadu leramgada.
President of AMJO Wangkhemsa Samjai said efforts are being made seriously to make the plans of Press Academy and Press Housing Colony materialize this month. Several other welfare schemes are also being taken up by the union, he said.
Honorable Chief Minister was locked the Bamri, Malagadi, and the Johar Haram the Rocket Room, cabinet memo Shemba, Puraloide, cabinet memo Shempa, cabinet the Rock to do the guy lady, and Adu she. Adugadi, press option colonization, with the Chief Minister Torogana, Lapienda, Bapamojiange, Eadu, Numitangi, Gadamani, Haragaki, Revenue Department, missing to Dangana, Bapamashini, Senior, Rogoji, Lawyer, at Hayagashini, Mister, when the Chief Minister, and he's out to care, and Columbia.
Vice President of Indian Journalists Union, Gitar Pathak said, the journalists of Assam, Manipur and Tripura are facing a lot of difficulties. They face a lot of pressures from different quarters. Under these circumstances, the state government has to support the media. He also appealed to the management of the media houses to pay higher salary to the journalists. Chief Secretary O. Navakishore said, it is the media that play a major role in making democracy more meaningful. As Manipur has become one of the states in India which has the highest number of media houses, the media persons need to read a lot more, he said.
For improvement, Hena lay Domningai lady, Hena Pava, Hena Kanga Honava, Aduma the Garley, that specialized of Dragadi. Equa Hiram Kudimo Kang by the possible way, and then a specialized of Navagate advice like visioning it.
A team of Istv News has witnessed the miserable condition in which people of Meitei community are living in Meghalaya near the border between Meghalaya and Bangladesh. The Meiteis living there are eagerly waiting for help from the people of Manipur and the government of Manipur.
Voting right pidaba, refugee ki status to hujiba thambiri aba. Voting right pidaba, adugagi ration card pidaba, adugagi government ki scheme hai bata job card na chingba, adugamba facility ama bo khoi se thangde aba. Voter ID card jam apply to ninga su, document to leita bani na moi na khoi bu che chang do pidaba ni residential certificate haiba jahat kaino current ki bill haiba che chang do di su de bani na khoi chalaga ade apply to bangam de aba kari na ba moi na khoi bu pi de aba khoi na chat pada voter id kaino ki residential ki damak ta certificate ama pi wa na haiba da chat pada moi na khoi ja pi rak te aba sardar sing sing na khoi ja pi rak te aba aduna ada chalaga khoi na apply to bangam de huji ba bo khoi kaino ki Indian citizen ki phangba da right to huji ba bo khoi phang de asise karigino aibada jamna thamoi khoi jamna thamoi sokte khoi jamna thamoi da jamna pen da jamna lei asi ken phangdabagi maram se karigina khoi fuji khoi se Indian su na tara songi su na tara karigino khoi se identity ka sum lai tare adu minus thamoi da pen jama jamna lei ya
Manipur da leriba khasina Manipur lamda leibanga maga voting rat puno pangbanga ma koi di pangbagi hak lei koi di India nama ni ba India nama haga se egi right che ei pamo wa ni ba ei khasi patte ai bana de khasi ichina da nungsi ba se pami nungsi ba se pami ba sak ju mana ba jati man nungsi ba se pami ei manipuri punumak dai hani ba egi right che punumak dai ni mitin pinama otabada jumpan bada magi huji ana mamanga da harmi kariya resident certificate hama harmi huji resident certificate pidebne huji voter id card thire huji hospital da pokpa darle voter id card chu thire karen le raga harne chak cha bagi tumok te card sum thok ta hargani okoi kra jetuina ba okoi to biruddha kaino ba okoi mi ne tro ba egi right in pam ba ne ba ei south manipur siam gi abu junete district tanba abu junete o sak ku chumana ba jati man nungsi ba se pam ba ni IC bi da phongba motom daga ba chan okoi action lak pa dar di misi gi jimedari se kana ludri ba kana ludri misi jimedari che sardar headman na khande meghalaya sarkar na lo bata
hamada akoi gi mut ki pangam akoi ohum mari thajayam thadaram 71 dagi akoi gi mingi kakkai ngasi yobaki akoi butal list ga akoi mingi no mogi register di mudadi akoi mingi ni lai no ngasi yobaki akoi lokat bi sai ki mayam na puna bangna tension ni na akoi bom kanna ma puna bi akoi butal list ngaja pangweda maksudnya akoi Indian citizen oina leraga ngasi sahi kumutara mathu suraga kari tino ngasi akoi na hana pira maga huji pangli basi masih maram juga akoi ketang pam
Manipur government na kari mateng khaitang pangbi dana hoi moigi mani Meghalaya government ga Manipur government ga government to government wari sanana sia swai siga leriba hoi khun mari si da kari voting right pi da no kari moina government ki facility mayam lapasin do kari moina pi dri no kaino Meghalaya government na asi se phangam thoi hoi phamam to asi se Manipur government na khara hoi leriba kangrup sing sibu khara mateng pangbi na che chang punamak TV ga idamak tai hak request to jari
Manipur government khangde Manipur de leriba sangstan punamak dai hani Manipuri punamak da hani Manipur da leriba khasi punamak facility phangba tardi okhoina kari phangoi dina okoi right okoi PBU hachini okoi facility PBU hachini.
Reports of more damages caused by the early morning earthquake of January 4th, measuring 6.8 on the Richter scale, are still flooding in, while the death toll has raised to 8 and more than 80 persons were injured. According to reports received by Istv News, most of the people who were injured or killed and displaced by the quake were living in earthen houses. A team of Istv News visited the village in Senapati district where a 16-year-old girl was crushed to death by the earthen wall of her house during the quake. The team found that 38 out of the total number of 50 houses in the village have been left either crack or crumble in the quake. It may be mentioned that the girl died when earthen wall of her house collapsed upon her. The walls of all 50 houses at the village are constructed with earthen material. It is further reported that 4 houses which collapsed at Modbung were also earthen. On the other hand, most of the affected houses at None and Tabungkok are all earthen. The girl who got killed in Jirivam was also living in an earthen house. Most of the other affected houses were all found to be houses made of earth and big stones. Those people whose houses were completely destroyed are in a pathetic condition as they have no place to live and are taking shelter at other people's houses. Houses of Mayangbam Santibala and Sanasam Buddhisandra were also reportedly damaged in the recent earthquake. A team of BJP workers led by Vice President of BJP Mahila Morcha National, A. Sarda, personally met those who sustained injuries in the earthquake and are undergoing treatment at RIMS Hospital. She extended financial assistance to the victims. Other members of the BJP Mahila Morcha and executive members, including Itomba, were also present. A. Sarda said that BJP also deeply mourns for the victims of the fatal tremor.
Miyoi tarani pan ayamba ngarang disaster kibna ayamba oile hare koi miyoi train pan siuna dana koi yamna thuna athuba matamda ishorna makoi bomtang koi bhagat hanbi dana koi sho aba palwa mayam singsia phaba thiba mamada purakna ba banana ba koi na shoda pratna tawjabu oina koi na ngasi asokpa singsi unaba laksabani.
A team of 40 persons, including Pradhan of Phayang Gram Panchayat, Angom Gozendro, who will be visiting Meghalaya to see the scenic beauty of Maulinong village in that state, which is famous in Asia for being one of the cleanliness villages with the objective of learning something from the way people keep their village neat and clean, has left Imphal today. Director of Environment and Ecology Wing, Hai Someshwar, flagged off the team from Phayang Bazaar. Homeswar spoke about the purpose of the visit.
Ada uraiba, ada madugi channelon chat, ada lunan bagi, ada niti niyong kaya se madudagi kamlak le hairaga mafam sida madudagi henda thoido hendok na ada phajaba, ada ni lunan ba, ada ngasagi mina tamya ba, ada singthani ngai oibya ba, ada bawa khalon na siporak le hairaga. Mafam seiza shoidan maki di madu utkani haibasi agi thajaba thamge.
Apunba Manipur Kanba Imalov Amkil has condoled the untimely death of former General Secretary of Poireilai Merol Merapaibi Apunba Manipur R.K. Landhoni. Renowned filmmaker R.K. Jiten of Wangkai Ningtempuki Mapan, who was also a music director, has passed away due to an illness last midnight. The filmmaker was born on May 2, 1967. He is survived by his parents, wife and 2 children. He was honored with the Best Music Director Award for film Basantagi Nongalamdai in 2012 and Best Film Award for another film Western Sankirtan in 2013. Floral tribute were paid to the photograph of the late filmmaker at a condolence meeting held at the office of the Film Forum Manipur. Office bearers of the forum and many other artists and film activists observed a 1-minute silence in condolence of the departed soul at the meeting.
Mana, akoi basanta nongalamdai dagi kari dagi adugi mamangda tawgiba compose ayamba Manipur gi mayamna sakhangna director singsina puthokpa film singsigi isai singsi ayamba mana tawbani aina sum khanbada ma akhogi film khaktagi oina ai isai chamagi mathakta to oigane na khalle script.
T.H. Birichandra Singh Football Academy Tabungkok Makalekai has expressed deep sorrow over the sudden demise of Kanguzam Ibotombi, who succumbed to injuries that he received in the recent earthquake. The academy donated 10,000 rupees to the wife of the deceased. The hall, which is used for various purposes related to religious rites known as Puruk Sawi, located at Uchekon, Takok Mapan, has been badly affected by the recent earthquake. Almost all the pillars were damaged and cracks can also be witnessed on the floor too. Members of People for Animal Manipur visited None and distributed relief materials to the residents of the area affected by the strong tremor that occurred a few days back. The team distributed grocery items and medicines for the cattle. President of Longmai Students Union, who has also opened an information center at None Bazaar, Pauzailung Golmai expressed gratitude to the work taken up by the People for Animal Manipur in such critical juncture.
PFA Manipur for your timely assistance to the affected people, and we also would like to wish you all the best, and in times to come, please do not forget us. We still will be in need of your help. Thank you.
Trustee of People for Animal, Besozit said the organization will continue lending assistance to affected victims and animals in future too.
Kanba makhogidamukta dakaoibu pulamsing piba ikoi lagli aduga kulak samduna awaba taraba mioi singbu thengnana mateng pangbada lamdam masigi Longmai Student Union village authority sing amadi silinau kaya imai bil kaya na People for Animal da so mateng pangduna asugumba jwar habada awaba taraba mioi singbu People for Animal mateng khradang pangmangam basi People for Animal ki chawthoksingai oibu.
A peace procession organized by students of NSS Unit Moirang took out at Moirang Municipal Council Ward Number 12 areas to conduct the municipal and Nagar Panchayat votes free and fair without any disturbances and corruption, which is to be held at January 11th. SDC of Moirang, Somarendro, flagged off the procession. Vice Principal of Moirang College, Dev, and Associate Professor Subol were also took part in the procession. Representatives of NSS Unit Moirang College said the ensuing election will greatly benefit the people of the respective areas. Before we wrap up, the headlines once again. Journalists are held in high esteem by the government of Manipur. People also need to respect them, says Minister Govindas Kontuja. And Meiteis settled in Meghalaya are living in miserable circumstances. Help of Manipur government and people eagerly awaited. Thank you for joining us. Keep watching Istv News for more updates.